one of the things with OnlyFans though, even if you're not posting lewd content, is one of the ways you make money is by interacting with the people. You're chatting with them and stuff. Okay, well, a lot of OnlyFans creators, they're like chatting with the guys, and it's almost like this parasocial relationship that you develop. And there's definitely a finesse component to it. I mean, if you really wanted to start money, you'd actually be talking to and interacting with the guys. So I think the big thing with social media and OnlyFans is you are fulfilling your need for male attention. And like typically the way that, at least before social media, OnlyFans, all this stuff, typically women would get that through a romantic partner, but women are already getting that need filled by the dudes in her Instagram, the dudes on her OnlyFans. So your romantic partner is no longer his attention becomes less valuable. So there's that. Also a big thing when it comes to OnlyFans is it's kind of a respect thing. And I feel like hold on, I'll get to it.
10 out of 10.
Thank you, man.
Super chatted $50. The woman in the leather jacket gets it. Men respect her and she will find a high value man in life. Please understand, young ladies, respect is given for doing what is honorable/hard. Selling your honor is not respected by marriageable men.
Yeah, so I think one of the big things that men want is respect. Respect is huge. And so we want respect from our peers, our friends, family, etc. And for men, like you think about the men who are in jail for violent crimes, for example, a lot of that's about respect. And you hear it like in prison, if you disrespect someone, you're getting shanked. Now I'm using kind of an extreme example here, but respect is like men will kill other men over being disrespected. Whether, obviously, I think violence is abhorrent, but men will act on being disrespected. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that's how important to men respect is. And I think a lot of men, when it comes to OnlyFans, they feel like they are not going to be able to get respect from their peers if their significant other, for example, there's videos of her out there getting by 10 men. Their peers are not going to respect them. Now, I will say this, though. So a lot of guys just won't date a girl who does OF outright. And I've said this on the show, and I actually get a lot of heat from my viewers. I would date a girl who does OF contingent upon the fact that it's solo content. If she's like doing anything boy-girl, anything like that, I wouldn't do it. But would it be ideally, would I prefer a girl to not have OnlyFans? Yes. 100%. Like if I had to pick the two exact same girls, one has an OnlyFans and one doesn't, even if the OnlyFans that she does, it's solo content, I'd prefer the girl without the OnlyFans. But I would be willing to date a girl who does have an OnlyFans where she posts solo content. I'm going to get excoriated.
Can I ask you a question, Brian?
Hold on. I'm going to get excoriated in the chat for this, but like, come on, guys. Come on. Anyways, what's up?
Would you marry her?
See, that's where it becomes a bit more complicated.
What if she? Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What if she was like, "Let's make content together"? Would you do it?
I would never do content to me.
Oh. Okay.
Like I would never be in the content because I don't want to be out
what if,
on the internet like that. You didn't even
have to show your face or anything?
No, I'm not. None of my body is going to be.
Okay.
I'm not going to do any perfect stuff. But I mean, I would be. Would I shoot for a girl and take 50%? Sure.
50%?
I'm taking 50%. That's right.
Okay.
Listen, look at it this way, right? What would you rather have? 100% of $1,000 or 50% of $20,000? Because if you work with me, we're gonna be making $20,000. If you work by yourself, you're gonna be making $1,000. 50% of $20,000 is $10,000.
I can't do math.
A month.
Don't tell me these percentages.
Yeah, hold on. I got this for you. Hold on. All right. So math is difficult tonight.
I can't with math.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, it's just, would I prefer a girl that just doesn't have OnlyFans? Sure. And thus far...
And there's some men out there that are completely fine with their girls having OnlyFans. There's
yeah,
literally
of
this
course.
girl, like, she's like the top OF model in Australia. Her boyfriend's completely fine with it. Like, he's fine. And he's like, and they have been together since she was like like in high school.
We're not saying that it precludes you from ever finding a man.
There's
However,
just certain men that it's just men
hold on,
that
don't
think like
interrupt.
this.
Don't interrupt. Please let me finish my thought. Okay. Can you still find a guy? Can you still get married? Yeah, sure. Although it is going to be a roadblock for a lot of men. It is going to be an issue for a lot of men. If you're okay with that, if you're going to do the calculus and say, well, I'm okay with that risk, then that's totally fine. But you do have, in the same way that me having this podcast, some women don't want to with me because I've got this controversial podcast.
Napoleon Middleton super chatted
Thank you, man.
$49.99. Bangs, I would love to see you go on to Fresh and Fit podcast and watch Myron roast you for hours.
We can get that arranged. Thank you, Napoleon.
Ooh,
Appreciate it.
I've never watched Fresh and Fit. I don't know who Myron is.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
No. What makes you think I'd go on there?
For the same reason why you
No
came
shot.
on here.
Shout
Well,
out.
you don't know the reason why I came on here.
Wait, why did you come on here?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
Okay,